Hello and welcome to the Garlic Bread Brigade podcast episode 17. My name is Mike and I'm here with Sam.
Yo, what up, guys? It's your boy, the Snake Legend himself, Sam. I'm actually not a Snake Legend. I don't know why I said that. But yeah, your boy, Sam.
Yeah,
I'm extra hyped today. I can just feel it. Today's going to be a
alrighty.
great episode. You know what I
Cool.
mean?
I
Alright.
guess.
So, like always, we like to start off by making sure everyone's safe. Hopefully, everyone's staying far away indoors or keeping safe, wearing masks, sanitizing everything. Yeah.
Yeah,
And we'd like to again shout out to the people at oh well, not shout out. We'd like to send our prayers to people at Ukraine. We
yeah,
know you guys doing it tough, but we got your back. The whole world pretty much has your back.
yeah, all our prayers go to you guys.
Yeah. And to celebrate all the hard work, we'd like to shout out Humble. I think it's called
Yeah, Humble Bundle.
Humble Bundle. Humble, yeah, but it's Humble like the company. I don't know. Is it? Or is like the company called Humble Bumble?
It's Humble.
Okay, I screwed it up. Great. Scuffed podcast, like always. What's it called? Go ahead, say it.
I'm pretty sure it is just called Humble, but they have the Humble Bundle.
Yeah, Humble Bundle. Okay, yeah, we're shouting out the Humble company for doing the $40 stand with Ukraine bundle
Yeah,
that raised $10 million. All thanks
good.
to all of you guys supporting it. Uh, I don't know if you can still get. Can you still get a Humble Bundle?
You can get it to the 25th of March, so you still
Yeah,
got a couple
yep.
days.
Still can get it. Still can get it. We might pick up one. Still can get it. $40. I don't know if it's American. I don't know if it's what currency it is. Mike, say what currency it is.
So it says it's $40 and it's $30 in £30 and 50 cents. So it might be.
There you
It's
go.
40
Your
American.
Europeans got you £30 and what? I don't know, 30 cents, right?
I say it's 40. It's £30 and 58 cents,
Yeah, £30, 58 cents.
and
Yeah,
it's probably 40 American dollars.
yep. You just pay that. I don't think there's shipping, right?
No, no, no.
Yeah. And what do you get with this humble bundle?
So you get a lot of items, 123 in total. So you get games, comics, RPG books, and software apparently. Some of these are Back for Blood, Metro Exodus, Spyro Reignited Trilogy, Sunset Overdrive, Quantum Break, Fable Anniversary Edition, PGA Tour 2K21, and Kerbal Space Program. So
And the money goes to a great cause.
yeah, 100% of it goes to Ukraine.
All right. Yeah. Shout out to Humble. We'll probably put a link in the description, or
Yeah,
we'll tweet it out. But yeah, you still got time. Yeah, if you got some leftover money, if you're doing it, if you're not doing it tough, you can just donate some. Be a huge help. I know like loads of people are doing it tough in this current situation. So, but if you've got some spare money, please just it's a pretty good deal. You're getting a lot of value for yourself, and all the money goes to a great proceed.
yeah. So I'll probably just have like a link to the thing,
Mm,
Humble Bundles thing. Yeah.
yes. All right, and now on to the news. We've
Cool.
got a lot to talk about here. A lot.
Quite a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna start off with. There's a few companies to talk about.
Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah. So let's talk about maybe a positive or a negative. We don't know yet. A company that I don't know if I've lashed out at them before, but I think I have. It's Ubisoft. I think I've like ranted about them a few times.
Yep.
Oh man, Dice is still the number one company that I've ranted about. So
Probably.
Ubisoft is come up with a scaler Ubisoft scaler it's called.
Yeah.
Is a new technology that uses cloud tech. Oh,
Technology.
great! I said technology twice. I'm a
I mean,
genius.
it's not an easy thing to explain, to be honest. Because from what I understand, it takes the advantage of cloud computing and
But
basically,
existing cloud technology, right?
yeah.
Yeah, not new. Okay, yep. So
So
keep going.
so it uses that in kind of like a new way. So it uses that. So everything has like we got a hardware, you got your consoles, your PCs, and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Basically, what it does, it kind of adds on to it. So it allows you to play the games, and it doesn't take as much of a toll on your like devices. So what they attempt to use this for is to make bigger games with like bigger environments, bigger worlds. And there's a quote here. It says a full potential to deliver an experience at a scale never seen before.
Well, yeah. See, that sounds awesome.
Yeah,
It sounds awesome, right? But it's a company Ubisoft. Like, do I really
yeah,
trust Ubisoft? That's the first thing, right?
right,
The second thing is that if you're gonna use cloud technology, right? Does that
yeah.
mean you need to always be connected to the internet?
Probably. I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
See, so what what
100%.
what what if the internet crashes and you're in the middle of this game? Like, does your game like just like crash?
I'm not.
And now that well, this may not be a problem because like not way I'm up. This may not be a new issue because many games are now online, and so when a thing crashes, it crashes. But like, come on, for single player games, you really need it to connect it to online, to the online, to the internet.
Oh,
It's
single
like
player games, no,
no,
shouldn't.
exactly right. So that's like an issue that I think they're gonna have to overcome. I don't see this gonna be implemented until the future.
Yeah, currently they just saying it's like just kind of like a part of a conference they're having,
Mm,
and it's
mm,
only so far used in their Stockholm studio,
mm,
and they're apparently using it to make a new IP.
That yep.
Yeah, but it's still kind of like it's still this is still all new.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But number three, the last cloud technology service that we've seen was Google Stadia.
yeah,
And if you don't know the story of Google Stadia, it's it's a project that pretty much is very close to being axed by Google. Very
basically.
close. Yeah, because how poor it's doing.
Yeah, and how poor it's I guess how it was I
Implemented.
guess
Yeah,
implemented.
pretty
Yeah,
much.
but I think this would have slightly more success just because it's a completely different implementation
No, I
and
agree
it's
with
just
you, but
not.
we just gotta see
Yeah,
how it goes.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
of
can't. Well,
course.
you can't judge a book without reading its cover. You know. What? Oh my god. I said reading its cover. You can't judge a book by looking at its cover. I can't judge what they do without just like yeah, pretty much. Um, you get the point.
Yeah,
We're just like pretty much like reviewing a statement, or pretty much Ubisoft is saying,
yeah. We're
yeah,
just gonna. It's kind of just a what kind of words we're just basing this on. We'll
but
see, like it's later on in the future.
but do you think like I'm
How
gonna
does it
ask
work?
you right? Do you
Yeah,
think it's a good move by Ubisoft to go into cloud technology?
I mean, if they focus on that rather than NFTs, yeah, why not?
Of course, of course.
A thing to ignore them from their money ways.
Yeah, I know, but like, what if they start charging extra to use their cloud computing resources? Like, come on,
Then
no.
I'd assume the game would be at a higher price.
Oh my god, that would be terrible. I cannot explain to you how bad it would be.
I mean, saying as if the game itself is already at a price.
Yeah, yep, I get what you're saying. Oh.
because a game like this could be like a live service kind of thing, if you know what I mean.
And yeah, I know. And live services have been going well recently, and Ubisoft
Yeah,
is not the master at live service.
I mean, did they even have a lot? Oh, not
Yes.
yet. Never mind. Not yet. Not yet.
What do you mean not yet?
When they dropped the next Assassin's Creed, and maybe
Oh, wait, so they don't have one?
of that being.
I thought they had like loads of live services.
I mean, probably.
Wasn't
I mean,
Ghost
nothing
Recon
really
a
that
live
big.
wasn't Ghost Recon a live service?
Yeah, and that game like died.
Yeah, okay. There you go.
I don't have a successful one, I guess.
Mm.
I don't know if they're
Um
ever gonna.
yeah, it's hard to get the right balance with a live service game.
Yeah, because you have to keep updating it and keep being fans happy,
Yeah.
which only some games do.
Okay.
But we'll see.
Now, I don't know how to explain this, but I'm gonna try to go ahead. It's another
Okay.
rant. It's a rant. Incoming rant. Be warned. You've been warned. Rant.
Another one of Sam's rants.
Yeah. I'm gonna rant about another company. So this is a new company that I'm gonna rant about. Um.
Okay.
So I'm gonna discuss Capcom. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, the big dum dum.
Oh my god. Capcom's pretty much essentially destroyed their competitive esports scene by doing some very questionable. Actually, questionable is like the nicest way of putting it.
Decisions.
Stupidest decisions I've seen from a company make.
Yeah. I mean, this is only for the whatchamacallit, Street Fighter
Street Fighter.
series.
But like at this moment, like goddamn Street Fighters fans, like you guys, if you guys love the competitive scene, doesn't look good.
It doesn't look good at all.
Yep. So Capcom decided to be a jerk, and like they were like, all right, look, not many people are paying attention to our tournaments because they're paying more attention about the worldwide tournaments that like the community grew themselves. So they were like, all right, how do we do this? All right, let's just make it not feasible to run these sort of tournaments.
Basically.
Yeah, so like I'm gonna just list off some of the things they did. You can't advertise the game, pretty much. You can't like use the logo anywhere.
You can't say it's like Capcom.
You
Like,
can't bring up Capcom. You've got like a limit. You limited the prize pool by like what, like 10 grand for the whole year. With I
yep.
think like a was it 1 grand or is it two? Wait, how much grand?
Two,
Two
it
grand.
was 2 grand per tournament.
2 grand per tournament, and with like a sponsorship of
20 grand, I believe.
20 grand with a cap of 5 grand for each.
Yeah.
And remember, this is prize pool money. It's not the money for coming first place. It's a prize pool. So like usually, I believe if I'm correct, first, second, third, and fourth place all get prize pools. So if you're gonna pretty much divide like, because if you're gonna get the worth of like pretty much 5 tournaments to get the full worth of the 10 grand, and for the 20 grand, but you can't actually use 5 grand for 5 tournaments if you do that. So you're gonna need 4 grand so you can have enough for 5 grand, 5 games, 5 tournaments. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep. So you got about like what, like 6 grand worth of money, and so if you're gonna divide it by first, second, third, and fourth, sometimes they don't give fourth place 20 prizes. I believe like in I'm not I don't know much about Street Fighter 20, but what I'm saying is like in esports sometimes they don't give out fourth place, but let's say they do. You're splitting about like 6 grand between these amount, and first grand has to get a lot more.
Yeah, the person comes in first place. So it's like
So
you have to split it, but not.
yeah, but like not evenly. You can't split
Yeah.
it evenly. So like what you're saying, like 3 grand, then you're gonna be like 1.5 grand. Then you're like 1 grand. Am I doing the math correct? And then half a
And
grand. Yep, I did the math correct. And then half a grand. That's like, it's not worth like you are not gonna attract the best players to come and play. Like people will be like, oh, like that's like I don't know, peanuts to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Meaning that like when you do these tournaments, like it's only like the smaller amount of not smaller, the not the top people will join. So you're probably gonna get
Amateurs.
like what? Say
Amateurs.
yeah, pretty much like the amateurs. Yeah, pretty much like yeah.
Not none of the professional.
No, I mean like
They'll just
you can
yeah.
get like you can get like they're all professionals. I won't say they're not professionals, but like yeah, and no one will take the tourney seriously. That's the next thing, because you're like, oh, if you lose, like, hey, it's no big deal.
Yeah. Oh, you lost like I wouldn't even know because it's only 2K per tourney.
Yeah, but you put
Split amongst
sponsors.
yeah.
I'm suggesting. I've got no clue, fam.
I'm not sure how the money is split
Yeah, well,
amongst all that.
I did like an estimated math, but I might be completely wrong.
At minimum, you'd lost like 500 basically.
That's what I'm thinking. All
Which
right,
what
but like
is like a week's worth of work for people.
what would you say,
I'm saying that's like approximately a week or two's worth of work.
fam? That's not a week's two worth of work.
It kind of is.
Nah, that's like a few days worth of work.
Yeah, honestly, there you go. Even even worse.
Yeah, that's not. That's exactly. It's like a few days worth of work. I mean, depending on your job, obviously, if you get crap paid, it might be longer. But I'm just going off of the average. And yeah, screw you, Capcom. Yeah, everyone,
I mean,
pretty much, yeah.
I don't even understand it. Like, even though they have a system which is dumb, it doesn't even make that much sense because you only have 20K for sponsors. Which, if you want to make it make somewhat sense, it should be 25K. It's like no,
Yeah, because
screw
you
you.
can't use the max. Because if you do and you want to, yeah, it's like okay, let's say you have
You
five
can't split
twenties
it
because
evenly.
you can't get the fifth 20 with yeah. That's so yeah.
So you had to be like, what? Like their math doesn't even check out when you even.
Right, right, but as well, as well, I don't know. Like, there's like so many other stuff. Like, I don't know if
Oh,
you can't stream it on TV as well. Like, god damn,
yeah, it's
like,
only on Twitch basically.
yeah, Twitch, YouTube,
I didn't even know
Mixer.
you could have it on TV. To be 100% honest, I
Like,
wasn't
yeah,
even
but
aware
you've
of it.
got loads of esports channels popping up. So esports
Oh,
is
yeah,
actually increasing relevance on TV. I believe, if I'm correct. Like ESPN
okay.
covers esports, not a lot, but as much as regular sports. But yeah, they do cover it. If I'm
I guess because we
correct.
don't have anything local that does that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you can always go mixer. Like you never know. Um,
just say mix.
I'm joking.
It's not like this.
Pretty much.
Jeez. Yeah, after they got bought by Microsoft, yeah, pretty much died.
Oh man.
But yeah,
Yeah.
that's that situation gone.
Yeah, but
Sounds like
like Capcom like responded saying, "Yeah, we'll look into it." Not
you
gonna
know,
lie, we're seeing a lot of that recently. A company will go over the line, and then like the backlash is huge, and the company will be like, "Yeah, but we'll look into it."
and then nothing else happens.
Well, I'm not saying nothing else happens. Like sometimes companies actually get
Yeah,
hit back. You know what I mean? But like the
right.
reason I'm gonna explain this. What's interesting, right?
Not
Companies know they go over the limit, right?
right.
But they're like, all right, maybe the players won't notice it. Maybe the players will tolerate going over this limit. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then it's like, bam, they hit you. The players hit you back with all these backdash. Oh, you know what I mean? It's like the wind hits you in the face. Like you know what I mean?
I mean, it's that. What's the
The
kind of like? They want
backlash.
to see how much they want to take.
Yeah, exactly. And then the players like they're like, all right, all right, all right. And then they'll put up like the PR bullshit where they're like, ah, yes, apologies, players. Like we do everything for you guys. Everything is in our best interest. Everything is in the player's best interest. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, we know they're not. Like, I don't get it. Like, why do you have to do this? Why? So they start off like they release the game. All the reviewers come out like they have no microtransactions or whatever. Then the bullshit happens. It's like okay, and then after the bullshit, they turn it down. It's like why? Why? You know what I mean? Like, what was the benefit of doing that?
So they get high reviews and the people buy the game.
I know you get higher reviews and you get people buy the game, and then like people will shit on the game for the next like
Yeah.
month, and then we'll go back to normal. But you lost faith in that company, so the next game that comes out, it's like no one's gonna purchase it. You know what I mean?
Basically,
Yeah. Oh, all right.
I guess this is like what a nice segue.
Oh, I'm not gonna say nice segue. So our how do they're not even friends. Our buddies, they're not even buddies. Um,
People,
PlayStation. Just gonna say that. I was gonna say our buddies PlayStation, but we don't know anyone from PlayStation. PlayStation
I guess.
had, a mixed week, I will say.
Yeah,
They had a good and a bad. Do you want to talk about the good or the bad? Which ones should we talk about first?
I think the bad one's funnier.
All right, the bad one's funnier. You heard it here first. Mike thinks the bad one is funnier.
I mean, it's always funnier.
All right. PlayStation's game. Gran Turismo. Their new exclusive game. Their exclusive IP. Yeah, this is. I don't even think I need to explain this one, but I will.
Okay.
A game about racing. If you don't know what Gran Turismo is, it is racing. Like it's like one of the most popular racing games of all time.
Yeah, a popular franchise.
It's a very popular franchise, and PlayStation decides to, you know, they want the money, like most other companies do, and they pretty much destroyed the Gran Turismo franchise with this move.
To an
So
extent, yeah.
what?
I was like, to an extent, yeah.
Yes, yes. Gran
Yes,
Turismo.
to.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say so because you was like so.
And man, I'm trying to take it in slow because it
Okay.
hurts. This one hurts. PlayStation's supposed to be for the players, but it's not for the players. If your slogan is for the
Okay.
players and you're trying to take money as much as away from them, that's not for the players. That becomes now for the money. Um,
It's for the
yeah,
pockets.
yeah. PlayStation decides, you know what? We're going to make it insanely hard to. I mean, do you know everything about it, Mike? Let's say what you know, and I'll just fill in the gaps.
Okay.
You
I
can go ahead.
know based based on this game and the previous game,
hmm
microtransactions on certain vehicles have gone like way up.
Yes, yes. So there was a patch that increased pretty much the microtransaction rate, like not the rate, the
Yeah.
microtransaction costs. Yep.
Yeah. Like I'm pretty sure like in comparison there was there was a vehicle I can't remember what specifically.
hmm
It was like $2 and it went up to like 40.
Yes, yes. So the increase in the previous game went up from $2 to $40.
Yeah, and it's for like what, an $80 game.
All right, all right. Okay, so I'm gonna fill you in. Of course, you don't know pretty much a lot, right?
Yeah.
So they reduced the amount of currency that you earn per race
Okay.
for every race
Right.
by like a certain amount. I'd say like I don't know 20%. I don't remember the rough numbers, but it was pretty bad. That's the first.
Okay.
The second is that, like you said, like it's the car in a previous game would cost around $2, $4, whatever. They increased it by about like 10 times or something around those lines.
Right.
And the reason why is because like of this increase, right? I'll
Yeah.
give you a reason why. Like apparently, like cars roughly cost around like 3 million credits.
Yeah.
Get purchasing a $20 pack, which is the most you can purchase,
Gives you, I guess,
only
half the
gives
amount.
you 2 million credits. So you
Okay.
got to buy it twice in order to afford the 3 million credit car. So that's why it becomes $40.
Jeez.
So pretty much all their price packets have been like, you cannot purchase just the one price packet to purchase a car.
Right.
You've got to purchase this amount, but then you're like, I don't need the extra 1 million credits to buy, like, so you end up with 4 million credits, but you purchase a car for 3 million, you know what I mean? But you're like, I didn't need that 1 million credit.
Right.
You know what I mean? I could have just bought
Yeah.
if you just bought a 1 million credit bundle, I would have bought a 2 million credit bundle and a 1 million credit bundle. There is a 750,000 credit bundle, but that's still not enough. So you got to go buy another credit pack. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you're still buying. So like it's like the unfair amount. Like you know what I mean?
Like, you're still buying more than how much it requires.
Exactly. And it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's like pretty bad. And then like there was that, and then there was the 30-hour long maintenance for the game,
30 hours.
approximately 30 hours.
Jeez.
But the problem is that like it's online only, so you cannot play pretty much
Yeah,
90% of the
I heard
game.
that. I heard that you have to
Because
connect
single
to single
player,
player,
you need to connect to play single player.
which
You
is
need
dumb.
to connect to play single player. Can you imagine? You need to connect to play single player.
Jeez.
Yeah, and then Capcom, not Capcom. Oh my god, too many companies. The Gran Turismo, like PR, like they decide to, yo, you know what? We're gonna post like an update or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And their update was pretty bad. Their update basically said like we're trying to make it that you can simulate and race cars. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So basically, their first statement was something along the like everyone should be able to race cars and whatever, right?
Right.
And then their second statement was like we increased the price of the cars to make it like more realistic in the real world value.
Uh-huh.
Do you kind of get what I'm saying?
Kinda.
So like only the rich people pretty much race with the amazing cars, like the actual F1 cars. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas no one else gets to. But you play this game to simulate racing, right? Which is their first line, and then they said we're trying to increase the prices to simulate real world live car racing or F1 racing.
But you're playing the game to play to racing, not to play real life.
That's exactly the point. Like they're contradicting statements. The first statement clearly says we want players to race with the cars, and then the second statement pretty much
He's
says we'll
really
try to
gatekeeping. Gatekeeping him to like the
Mm-mm.
people with the most money.
All right, and do you know what? To top it off, do you remember when I said that like they reduce the amount of currency you get per race?
Right.
Yeah, so pretty much to get the cars now before the update, it's now nearly double the amount of races you have to do. Nearly double.
Um.
Nearly double. I think someone did the stats. I don't have the stats on me, but like if I did, I would probably tell you. But it's nearly double.
So in theory, if you wanted originally, let's just put an example.
Hmm.
If you wanted to do 3 races to get a car, you'd have to do now like 6.
Yeah, six or five. So it's like nearly double.
Okay, jeez, though. I mean, I don't know how long it takes to race, to be honest. Though.
Yeah,
Like God.
yeah, but like it's pretty. It's like okay, yeah. So yeah, so Gran Turismo 100% it deserves all the backlash that it's getting at the moment. Yeah.
It has the lowest
Yeah, because people are review bombing it. It's like
yeah
zeros all over
Metacritic score
Metacritic.
for a Sony game, lowest
Mm-mm.
ever. But I heard can't like cars go up to like 200 million credits?
Oh
That's
yeah,
what I
with
heard.
upgrades. Don't forget, you gotta pay for
Yeah,
upgrades.
But isn't I've heard 200 million credits is $200, like of in-game currency.
I don't know the exact conversion rate,
Oh,
but it's probably
yeah,
around
maybe.
that or higher. You know what? Because
Ugh.
I wouldn't be surprised.
You wanted to buy your favorite car? Well, now you can't. God damn. Yeah, well, people.
Yeah. I think Gran Turismo also stated like, oh, we will combat this like the price increase, yeah,
Right.
by like future events, like giving the player more money and some stuff along those lines.
I mean, they gotta do something. The game's tanking now.
Right,
Because,
but
like, what,
it's not
before it was
tanking.
being praised.
It's not tanking because of the fact that like the game's terrible, right?
No,
It's
no, 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 no. The
no,
game's
the
good.
game's good, right? That's not the reason why it's tanking. It's tanking because like the monetization scheme they decide to
Yeah, yeah.
implement is like it's like
Because
yeah,
I'm not sure if you heard what I said. I was like, the game is good. It's just the monetization is not.
mm, dude, it's every
Because you have
game pretty
people
much, like nowadays pretty much like so many games like they tank not because like they're bad, it's because the monetization.
people like basically praised the game before the patch, and then right after they started like review bombing it basically, which is deserved.
1000% deserved because
Yeah,
like if we the players do not like step up and like do this type of shit, they'll just
it's
keep
an
doing it.
expectation.
Like the next game will come out and it's pretty much the same. Like y- it's pretty much
You're
the
gonna be
same.
like, here's your NFT car,
No, don't
and I'm
say
like,
that. Don't say that.
what are you gonna do it next?
Don't say that because like if it happens, I'm legit
Speaking
gonna
it
like
till
I
it's
don't know what
existing.
I'm gonna do. All right. However, even though like okay, what started out as a fantastic week for PlayStation turned out a shit week because of the Gran Turismo. I think the Gran Turismo backlash is pretty bad.
Yeah.
However, we gotta talk about some of the good things. Um, I'm gonna talk about one of the positive thing
Yep.
is making GTA free to play on PS PlayStation. I think that's
Yeah.
a very good move by Rockstar because they probably made some sort of deal. They were like, "Yep, I think
Especially when they just made the next gen ones.
yes, this is a PS5 version, I believe."
What do you
Well,
mean? Like, no, it's
what?
probably the PS4 version.
No, I downloaded the PS5 version. Yeah, when I put it to download, I got the PS5 version.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
so
strange.
yeah. What's wrong?
Because they just came out on the new consoles, and they're priced. Let me double check something. Give me a minute.
Mm.
Yeah.
I believe, because when I put it to download, I was PS5. But anyway, uh, GTA 5 free online only, not the full game.
Oh, so it's only a free week of it.
What do you mean it's 3
Did you
weeks?
say it was only a free week? I might have misheard you. What'd you say?
No. I'm saying like it's only the online version's free.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so exactly like I said, GTA 5 is like a PlayStation 5 comes out online. If I'm one, I'm just looking this up. I believe it was correct. Anyway, um,
I think it is. Yeah. I think it's just the normal GTA
yeah.
5.
GTA 5 is you still have to pay for it, but GTA Online is free
Yeah.
for yeah. Yeah, so
Um.
GTA Online is free for PS5 until the 14th of June.
Okay. And apparently, if you redeem it, you get a PlayStation. Plus subscription for like a week. So I guess that's good.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, but that. So if you want to give GTA 5 a go, um,
Online, of course.
GTA 5 Online a go. This is the perfect time to give it a go. Just go have a check it out. I I do plan on playing it with a couple of my mates. You know, a couple of my mates have it. I just never got around the time to pick it up. So I picked it up. Really excited.
Okay.
Yeah. I know it was super scuffed. Like we weren't sure.
Yeah.
I know it was free, but I just didn't know if it was the PS5 or the PS4 version.
I just thought it was a PS4 version. I wasn't
No,
aware it
believe it.
was.
I remember 100% remember when I was downloading. I said PS5. I was like, oh, that's cool. Um,
Okay, that's good, I guess.
yeah, I will. When I get the what is it called? When we get the crap, I forgot.
What?
When we get the capture card, yeah, that's it. We'll
Ah,
definitely put on some gameplay on the channel.
yeah, sure.
Definitely, 100%. Yep.
Okay.
So that was a huge win for Rockstar PlayStation. Of course, it's not totally free. Rockstar PlayStation probably did some you know, a deal.
Probably.
100%. There's no way that Rockstar's like, yo, can you put online for free? And then
I
PlayStation's like,
mean,
yeah, why not?
apparently, GTA 5, like just the original, just
Mhm.
GTA 5,
Mhm.
on PS5 runs better than it on Xbox Series X. So, yeah, I do definitely feel like there is a deal.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, but like I said, like but don't forget, like to make the game run better, I don't think it's like I think that's the hardware, right? I don't think like there's no way. Do you kind of get what I'm saying?
I guess, but I mean, hardware wise, the Xbox is better compared to the PS5. So it is somewhat strange.
Yeah, that is somewhat strange. All right, yep. But anyway,
Fair enough.
like I said, if you guys got friends that are playing GTA Online and you haven't picked it up, this is the perfect time. Pick it up before the 14th of June. You've still got March, April,
You
May.
got a
You
still
got
got quite
nearly,
a
you
while.
got nearly, you got nearly 3 months and a bit, 4 months maybe. Yeah, somewhere around that.
Yeah,
Mm.
don't take too long. Just go get it.
Yep. All right. And now, Sony's big reveal last week was their state of play,
Yeah,
and they entirely put it for Hogwarts Legacy, right? Legacy.
yeah,
Entirely Legacy, where they went through a whole bunch of features. Of course, we're not going to talk about every single feature because you guys can just watch it. However, we will be discussing some of our favorite parts, what looked great, what looked good,
yep.
because it looks fantastic. I think this game, when it comes out, if it works as shown in the trailer and it sticks to a great story, a great RPG, and what's the word?
Uh, I
It like
don't know.
it,
I don't know
it,
what
it
either.
like sticks to the theme of like Harry Potter.
Oh,
Whereas
like
like the
keep it works.
lore, like everything, you know what I mean? Like, everything like Harry Potter fans love.
Oh, so it keeps the people immersed. Is
Well,
that
yeah,
what you're
pretty
trying to
much. It
say?
doesn't ruin it as long as it like doesn't like do anything like breaking any of the movies or anything like that.
Right,
And like it adds on or feels like you're in the movie and all of these movie books, whatever, right? If it does
right.
all that perfectly, I think this might be a phenomenal game that can be in the Game of the Year contention.
Yeah, I mean, graphically it looks really nice.
And don't forget, this is a last gen game as well, so it will come out on like PS4, PlayStation 5. I don't know if does it come out on Xbox. I believe it does.
It comes on all systems, I
Yeah,
do
okay,
believe.
yeah, Xbox as well as Switch. So that's going to be interesting. I don't know how it run on the
Yeah, I don't
Switch.
know how it's gonna run with the Switch, to be honest.
Yeah, but
'Cause the gameplay, the visuals looked really good for a game that's coming out on like older consoles.
mm, But that was churned on the PlayStation 5, so remember that the graphics might be a bit
Yeah.
lowered. Yep. So yeah, I would like to ask you. Go ahead, Mike. Well,
What do I
what
think of?
was your like the big takeaways?
Okay, so big takeaway. Okay, clearly we're in Hogwarts. You know, you're a magician or whatnot, wizard. Let's just say that.
It's
It looks really nice. They shot of combat. It looks really fluid, and you know, it's like it's based off like particular magic spells, and you can kind of combo them, and it looks pretty sick to be honest. Um, there's like since it's an RPG, of course, it has like a like you know skill tree. I think that's what it's called. And you know you can unlock specific skills. They didn't show off. I don't think they showed off any of the skills, but they just kind of said the were skills that they didn't show off any of that. They were showing off how like kind of how Hogwarts, how like you can explore it and how it kind of changes because it's alive. Because that because I mean I haven't watched the movies myself, but that's what they said. So I'm just assuming that. And like how like areas change and whatnot. You can encounter like other students and whatnot. There's alchemy in the game, how you can do certain like let me mix certain potions, and then you could like for instance grow specific plants in a different section of the
yeah.
school.
Okay. Yep.
Uh
No, look,
and
right.
then
Hugo gets pretty much everything. But what did you like the most? Like that's what I'm trying to get at.
that's probably the exploration, man. It looks
Exploration.
really good because you can go outside Hogwarts. I didn't mention this, but you can go outside the
Mm-hmm.
castle, and it looks really good. You can ride on your broom, ride on a Pegasus, and just like explore, roam around, do stuff. It looks really clean to be honest. I want to see how it works, like how it feels when like because usually when you're you know in games, you're usually walking, riding a horse, or maybe driving. But in this game, you're riding a broom or riding like an animal. So I
Yep.
want to see how that kind of
All
works.
right. Yep. That's also really really cool. I actually really like that a bit as well. Gotta agree with
Yeah,
you on that.
yeah. But I briefly went into like some other stuff, but yeah,
Mm-mm.
the game looks really nice.
Yeah. The game looks fantastic. Like I said, I love like seeing the combat. I love seeing like multi-spell use, where you get to use spells anywhere. Like as in like it's not like hey you use one spell and you got to use that same spell over and over again. It looks
Yeah,
like a lot of different spells, a lot of like yeah, makes you feel like you're actually
a wizard.
oh is it Hogwarts? Yep. But like I said at the start before of this, if everything goes right, this is a I think is going to be one of the best Hogwarts game. I don't know if there's any other like Harry Potter game that
I mean, there's
like
a Lego Harry Potter games.
yeah, but any other like IRL Harry Potter game.
Probably is. I'm not too sure.
Mm.
But yeah, I mean, it looks good
Because
though.
that yeah, because then if there is one, we can have a good comparison as to like when it comes out. But yeah, it's a fantastic game.
It looks really good.
I'm actually I'm so keen for that. That's gonna be phenomenal. If all the reviews are great, this is one like I think one a game I will be picking up for the
Ooh.
holidays.
Yes,
Because I
because it
think
comes out on holidays
yeah
this year,
yeah.
holiday 2022.
Keen. I just gotta see the reviews because you can never trust anything these days.
I'm gonna look at like free reviews,
Oh man, these are gonna be crazy.
then wait a week just to make sure, and then look at
And
the
then wait a
reviews.
week. Yes,
They did say there's not going to be any
that's what I was
microtransactions.
just about to ask. I'm just about to say. Yeah, so they did say that, but remember when Crash Bandicoot, the racing game, Crash Nitro Kart said that we weren't
And
gonna have any microtransaction,
then
and
a
then it
week
comes
later,
out, and yeah, exactly, and then guess what? Microtransaction.
yeah, I found that funny though. It's like literally not even like a week or two later. Oh, microtransactions. Whoa.
Goddamn, because it's so bad because you legit lied in the face of like reporters and stuff. Because it was
Yeah,
like they legit like had like stuff and like oh man.
I mean
So
clearly based on the last, like based on the other situation, not many people care. Like they don't really care that much.
What? Which one?
Like Gran Turismo. It's like there's not going to be that much microtransactions. Literally like a week later, microtransactions are
I
cool.
talk about Gran Turismo.
Yeah, Gran Turismo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I was just confused for a second as to what you were saying.
No, okay.
All good. Dude, don't you get that? Sometimes Mike is just confusing.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I think you just don't hear me because I did say that and then you were confused again.
No, because I thought we were still talking about Crash Nitro car.
Ah,
That's why I was like, what? Like, what do you mean? Like, you know what I mean?
mm.
Mm. No, Gran Turismo had a microtransaction from the start.
Yeah, but I mean they weren't as aggressive. And also it was like, yeah, okay, so basically they laid the groundwork, like the foundation, and
Yeah,
then literally after like the reviews are done, they're like, okay, let's just stock like 10 times the price. So
yeah,
it's like, bro. But anyways, whatchamacallit, looks like a good game, the Hogwarts Legacy,
yep,
and hopefully it is. And I mean, since you're going outside the school itself, you won't just be fighting wizards, you'll be finding like other
yeah. It's
creatures.
yeah.
Or
Hopefully, we get to
maybe
see some characters from the movies or the books.
I'm
Hopefully.
assuming no.
Well, I mean, like some creatures. It doesn't have to be like
Yeah,
exact characters. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
or like this takes in place in like the 1800s, whilst the movies takes place in the 1900s,
Okay. Yeah.
somewhere around that.
Yep.
So yeah, but it's like, yeah, I mean, it looks good. I hope it's good, and we'll see some fantastical beasts. Nudge, nudge, totally upon, and yeah,
I mean, have you seen the Hogwarts and Dumbledore trailer?
Dumbledore trailer.
Like the movie Dumbledore's Secret, I believe.
No,
I believe that's what it's called. You haven't seen it?
no,
All right, we'll leave that
but
for another discussion. That looked phenomenal.
okay. I've not watched or read Harry Potter. So,
Yeah, I know, but you just gotta watch the trailer, fam. Like that looked great. And I actually, I don't mind because I've watched. I mean, you haven't seen Fantastical Beasts, I think it's
no.
called. I have seen it. I thought it was pretty good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
I'll
have
just
seen as
maybe
well.
the name.
Harry Potter, not all of them, but yeah.
I'll just like maybe the name because they made that pun during the thing itself, the state of play.
What?
They said like when they were referring to creatures, like you can meet fantastical beasts, and I'm like, oh, they said the thing.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
Yeah. So, maybe we'll watch Harry Potter as our next set of movies.
maybe we still
Maybe.
have a ton to go through. I mean, hey, it's our holidays, so
Hey,
maybe we
man.
have
Yeah,
time.
exactly. Yeah, we got time. Yeah. Yep. So, and the upcoming week. Let's just talk about the upcoming week. We've got like at the end on the 25th um of this month, we have the release of Kirby.
Yeah,
Kirby's coming out.
Kirby and the Forgotten Land, I believe it's
Yep,
called.
Kirby. Kirby. That's all you need to say. Kirby fam.
Clearly, if you're gonna be all
Kirby
sad,
fans, rise up! I'm so
fans are gonna go
excited for
quiet.
this. I am so excited for this.
What's the last Kirby game you got? I can't even remember.
The one that I don't remember. I was on the Wii. Do you remember that?
What, the Epic Yawn one?
No, not that one. The
I
other
don't
one.
remember.
The one like you could play like we'd get together with the boys and we'd all play like the 4 players and you can have up to 4 Kirby's but you
Oh
can also play
yeah,
like Meta Knight and like
Waddle
Waddle
Dee.
Dee and like King Dedede.
I don't even remember the name of it.
Yeah, that game like slapped like so hard.
Oh, I found it. Kirby's Return to Dreamland. That's
Yeah,
what it's
yeah,
called.
that game was amazing.
That game was so good.
But I think this is gonna be even like this is gonna be an amazing game. This Kirby game
Right.
is gonna be because I think is it the first 3D Kirby? Is it?
It's the first open world one though.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah, I'm so excited for this.
Because I
I
mean,
am,
well, is it the first? It might be the first 3D. Because like most of them is 2.5D. I don't know
yeah,
if
yeah.
any of them has been truly 3D, but yeah,
Mm,
could be missing one, so I don't know.
yeah.
But
This
I
is
mean, it
going
looks
to
good.
be amazing. I hope it has a great story. It like plays. It feels like Kirby. As long as it does all of those things, it's gonna be amazing.
I mean, half the time Kirby games, the story is just Kirby.
I know, but like if it just feels like Kirby, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
If like you get the feeling that you're sitting down and it's Kirby game, that's it. Kirby's just gonna be an amazing game. Kirby,
I
Kirby,
mean,
Kirby,
probably would be.
Kirby, Kirby, Kirby. Yeah, and actually, just some pretty much this was breaking news before we started the today's recording. Sam, well, I'm Sam. What am I saying, Sam? Sam. Let's try and get this through. Dude, I forgot what I was gonna say.
I don't know.
You
I
have
don't know
no,
who you're referring to be honest.
no, what I was referring to. Yeah, no. I'm referring to the breaking news that you pulled out at the last second before we started this podcast.
I'm what?
You have no idea. So
I have
I'm
no
gonna
idea what
say
you mean.
Mike here pulled out breaking news. I'm gonna call it breaking news.
Oh,
It might not even
that,
be breaking news. It might be pretty old. Or we're just like,
that's what you meant.
yeah,
I was so confused what you meant. Alright,
yeah, I
your turn.
confused myself because I decided to talk in third person. I like doing that sometimes. Yeah,
Yes.
no,
Be
I do.
strange, but yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a bit strange, but yeah, it's fun. Um, yeah, no, but when you said, I remember we were just get prepping up for recording, and then you were like, "Oh wait, I've got to say this," and then like I was like, "Oh, we didn't know about this, so let's discuss it." Go ahead.
Yeah. Halo TV show writer says they didn't look at the game.
Oh
Oof.
great, oh great, oh my god.
Uh,
How do we have any info? Like when did he say that?
okay, this article, this is where we got the information from, is
Mm-hmm.
March 19th. So, like, 2 to 3 days ago.
I don't know.
And
We've only
he's
seen
just
it
coming from
today.
one of the lead creative on the TV series. God
Okay,
damn.
okay. I'm gonna stop you right here, alright?
Alright.
Is he talking about the recent Halo or any Halo? I can't wait to see this.
You want me to read what they said?
Go ahead, read it like
What?
yeah.
We didn't look at the game. We didn't talk about the game. We talked about the characters in the world. So never felt limited by it being a game. That's what they said.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like, are they talking about like we never played the game? Does that mean they've never played Halo 1, 2, 3, all of the Halos, or are we talking about like they didn't play Infinite? Like that's gonna be that, you know what I mean?
It apparently says the team didn't look at or talk about the games when developing the show.
Oh my
So I'm
god.
assuming none of them.
Oh my god. So what are we? We're just gonna get random Halo events like, or in as a TV show, like they're just gonna be like, oh yeah, so this happens, and it was like okay, but like it's takes place after which game? What are we talking about here?
So I
It's
get because this takes place what before the Halo games,
oh
apparently.
my god.
So I'm just assuming they're just looking at the law, kind
Oh.
of writing based on that. It's a bit
Okay,
strange. Not gonna lie.
I'm gonna say something right here, right now. How much do youth believe it's gonna impact the the TV show?
I think it is gonna impact it quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason the games are popular,
Oh my god. Oh my god.
and
Okay, so if you're a Halo fan, um, yeah, do not expect a blockbuster of a TV.
I mean, it could still be good,
Yeah, I'm not saying it's not
but don't
bad.
have high expectations.
I'm just saying, like, rein in your
Look,
expectation. Rein in your expectation.
look, easy. Just be a Pokemon fan. Have zero expectations, and you'll be blown away.
Oh man, that's with everything nowadays. You gotta go in with zero expectation. But like, what I'm saying is, if you okay, rein in your expectation a bit. Rein it in. Rein it a little bit. All right. Now
Hmm.
it's time. We are gonna talk about the Thor movie. So if you've
Uh,
not seen the Thor movie, spoiler, 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 spoiler,
spoilers.
spoiler, spoiler. Yeah, yeah, you've been warned. Yeah, Thor movie.
Very funny.
Yes. Okay, we had a great time. That was a great movie.
It was a really good movie for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah, I mean, like, I wouldn't say for the wrong reason. Like, the story wasn't the best.
No, it
The
wasn't.
the characters were not the best.
Nah, they weren't.
Nothing was the best, right?
No.
But like, it just like I think just like when we sit down, we watched it. We just had a great time. Like I think we were just like, there's so many moments where you sit there and you're laughing, and there's so many moments where you're like, okay, this is getting interesting. But then you're like,
Like,
it's not the best. Like there's nothing it does like the best. Like there is no the best at like
yeah.
this is the best, this is the best, this is the best, right?
Like when parts of the movie try to be serious, it
It doesn't come off
becomes a
serious.
comedy.
Oh yeah, we had a great
Like
time.
remember when Thor tried lifting up the hammer the first time?
Oh my god.
Was that supposed to be like a epic moment or like
Well, I
that
mean,
was
like
just funny looking?
it's meant to be like show like you know what I mean?
He's
Like
unworthy,
he's unworthy, right?
but it looked so
I
funny.
mean, yeah, you I remember you laughing at that scene. I mean, like I don't know how else they could have done it, but yeah, it was a great time.
Yeah. I remember the scene. It's like for Asgard, and he just gets like
Dude,
absolutely slapped.
I can't,
Uh,
fan. Oh my god.
too funny. Uh, there are actual serious moments in the movie, mostly with like what Loki and whatnot,
Mhm.
because that's when like look when Loki does stuff in the movie, it's not a comedy, but like every other part of the movie is a comedy. And
Dude, I don't know. I don't know. We just had a great
really
time laughing. I think this is like
yeah
a movie when I think we were going in, and I don't remember you were saying it like, I don't know if this is gonna be good. Remember when you
yeah I don't
said
know
it?
if it was gonna be
Yeah, I don't
yeah
know. Yeah, now I'm not blaming you. I actually like. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was. I thought like the movie was pretty good. Did it age well? I think it's
I
okay.
mean. See, the thing is, I really liked the movie, but probably for the stuff I shouldn't be liking the
No, but
movie
like
as much.
it's fine as long as
Yeah,
it's fine. Like you know what I mean. You can like the game for completely not the reasons the developers made the game, right? So
right.
like you can like a movie for completely different reasons why. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's like if a teacher tells you, oh, the blue makes the like sadness or whatever. You know what I mean? And then like the director's like, no, we just used blue because blue looked cool, right? So like there's two
Right.
different reasons. Like you know what I mean? The teacher liked it because it shows sadness. The guy's like, all right, that was my favorite color. You know what I mean? You don't have to like it for the exact reasons. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true. But I mean, like, look, if I was to compare this to like the Hulk, I'd say they're very similar movies. But if you
Right.
told me which one I enjoyed more, I'd say Thor
Thought. Okay. Yep.
much more. I don't know. It just had something that just
Right.
made it
Because like,
better.
but like I said, like nothing in the movie was the best at
No,
anything. I think everything was just like above average. You know what
see,
I
like
mean?
the movie, it's not perfect,
No, definitely not.
not
No.
nowhere near. But it's like, don't be surprised if someone's like, this movie's really good
No, it
because
is
it is.
really good.
But it's just
But it might
it's
not be. It might not be good because like the action's good. It might not even be good because like this is good. Like
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like for instance, Iron Man 1 is good because of its story and action. You can say that for the second movie as well.
yep,
And maybe even for Hulk to a certain extent.
yep.
4, it's more so you don't say it because it just it's kind of like the story's okay. It's kind of mediocre, let's be honest. Um some things there's some things that aren't the
I
best.
think
But
because
it's
like
kind of
if
just
you
like
think about this for
the
a
little
sec, right?
moments in the movie
Yep.
are great.
Right, but if you think about this for a second, the movie pretty much is not complete, right? Think about this for a sec, right? Do you get what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Uh
Because
not really.
like Loki comes back as the Avengers. So as soon as the Avengers ends, the story of Thor pretty much finishes. You know what I mean? Do you kind
Right.
of get what I'm saying? So like we are like at the midpoint where like this is one of the movies, right? I believe like the ending. Yes, we got rid of like the what were they called? Like the frost. What was it called? The frost giants, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, we got rid of those, but like. like instead of like being executed, like, you know what I mean, like at the end, like that's it, the movie's over, right? We're more like, okay, now Loki, what is Loki's next plan? Like Loki is not been dealt with, right? So I feel like
Right.
this movie is like, it's like two parts, right? The first part, okay, it's like a Loki movie, like not a Loki, sorry, it's like a Thor movie, right? The second
Right.
part, it's like the Avengers are cleaning up Loki's work. Loki, I keep saying Loki, Thor's work. You know what I mean?
Right.
Do you kind of get what I'm saying? So like,
Yeah.
this
No.
movie
No.
doesn't
I get
end
what you mean
until
now.
a Loki falls, basically.
Yeah.
So it's split into two parts, but the second one is not a Thor movie. It's an Avengers movie,
The
basically.
Avengers movie. Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to get at. I don't think it ends, right?
Right.
That's just my understanding. I believe. I'm not saying that. I could be completely wrong, right?
Mm.
But yeah, I can be completely wrong. I could be completely wrong. But like, that's just from my understanding. But like I said, like this movie by itself, I think it's a fair to say. You know what I mean? It's
It's really
exactly
good
what you put it on.
because it's like the story is okay. There's not many action scenes. I just think the movie's good because imagine you putting a like Thor, Asgardian doesn't know barely knows nothing about her,
Hmm.
and he tries to kind of like fit in almost, and that's why it's so good.
Right.
Because imagine, remember when he drinks the drink, it's like this drink is good, and then like smashes it into the
I
ground.
know another.
Bring me another. Like stuff like that makes the movie good.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I think there's a lot of character development as well.
right. Yeah.
And I'm not talking about like, I'm talking about I'm not gonna talk about like the who was it, the main female lead, right? I'm not gonna talk about that, right? She, not her
Oh,
development.
Natalie Portman.
Yeah, not her development. I'm talking about like,
Yeah, no, no, not hers.
I mean, I think her development was mid.
Yeah, it wasn't that good.
But I'm talking about Thor's and Loki's development
Right.
was really really good.
Yeah, because like
The whole
Thor,
movie's about like their development.
yeah, because like Thor becomes worthy whilst Loki kind of discovers he's like a frost giant.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
whilst their dad is trying not to die.
pretty much, pretty
Yeah,
much.
and
Yeah,
yeah, no, I mean that's kind of, I mean that's
right.
that's kind of the character arcs.
Yeah, I do like at the end. However, unlike Iron Man, when Iron Man's like talking like to Agent Coulson, Thor's like talks to Agent Coulson like, yeah, we fight for the same side. Um, you know what I mean? I'll be on your
Right.
side.
I mean it was kind of quick. It was like we are allies now. Don't just lose.
Yeah, I know, but like that's kind of good, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, I mean, I
it
love how
doesn't
like
take
Coulson's
too long.
like, "Yo, Donald" or something.
Yeah, you don't.
Was it Donald? Like he said Donald. I know he did. Oh, bro.
It's because of the
Oh yeah.
because the other guy called him that to get him out.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, just it's just great. Like even like scenes like that, it's great. And then like even the like the what the final credit scene or the post credit scene, that's good.
Mm.
Makes it still makes sense.
Yeah. So I
Or, like
told you
some
because
of the
it
other
continues it
movies.
to the Avengers.
Yeah, some of the other movies they have to retcon stuff or explain it and whatnot.
Mm.
But this one makes sense and it still kind of works.
Right, right, right.
Right.
And yeah, yeah, I thought
What would you rate it?
Hawkeye's like was a weird, weird.
Oh, yeah, 'cause it wasn't really used. It was just
Yeah, he was just like, all right, he's there. See,
yeah,
see, these are where like the movies start introducing where like there's other characters that like weave into the universe.
right.
Do you kind of get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So like in Iron Man, we saw Black Widow.
yeah. But I mean,
But
she
like,
had
oh
much
yeah,
space
she had
as well.
more. But like, you know what I'm saying. And then
Yeah,
in this movie, we had Hawkeye. You know what I mean?
right.
But it makes sense because you got to introduce them somewhere before you just chuck the Avengers
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
in there.
true.
You know what I mean? Like, you just get Hawkeye and Black Widow, but they didn't have their own movies or they didn't have anything. You know what I mean? So
Right.
they've got to have something. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Favorite scene. Let's go with that.
Favorite scene?
Hmm.
Um, it's either the For Asgard scene
Oh my god! Of course,
or
it's
when
Forrest Gump.
or when Thor gets ran over twice. at
Oh
the
man,
first part of the movie.
dude, my favorite scene has to be when Thor
uh,
puts the hammer on Loki's chest, and Loki just
oh yeah,
gives
it's
up.
pretty cool too.
That Loki just gives up. It's like, nah, I'm not even trying. I'm not even
But
trying. Oh man,
I just look at like some of the stuff around there, and I have like, just like so much stuff that's just like the funny moments.
it's all good. We don't need to
Like
discuss everything. We've pretty much
you know
summed it up,
how
right?
because now I just remember the scene. You know how Thor goes into like the animal thing and asks for a horse, like a vet.
Oh yeah, I need a
Yeah,
horse. It's like something that I can ride. Oh my god. Um,
but it's yeah. And what would you rate the movie?
an 8 or a 9.
Ooh,
But this isn't. I'm rating it because of the movie. It's like I'd rate it. It's like when I say 8 or 9, is definitely watch again. I definitely watch it again. That's like you know what I
yeah.
mean. I definitely watch it again, and it's my rating 8 or 9 for definitely watching it again. That's the
Well,
first, right? And then the second, we just had a great time. Like you know what I mean. I just had a
yeah.
great time. Obviously, it's not a fantastic, like perfect movie. That's why it's not a 10. I just
It's
can't
not like
decide.
it's not
Yeah.
like Infinity War. You know, everything is like perfectly crafted to make sure it's a great experience. It's not like that. It's just
Yeah, I thought
this
the
movie is
music was
really fun.
okay as well. The music was okay as well, cause like
Yeah,
that's another key element. You know what I mean?
yeah. I mean, I was originally thinking of like a 7 out of 10, but maybe either 7 or 8.
Yeah. No, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair,
Like if someone's like, "Well, you want to watch a fun movie?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's watch four."
bro. I cannot wait to see our tier list again, and then like
Yeah.
it's just everything's. It's like we compare. You know what I mean? It's like ooh.
Anything that people be like, "This shouldn't be up here," is gonna be up here.
It's like oof.
Like,
Oh man,
like a word to describe four would be an accidental comedy.
dude.
Perfect way to describe it.
Right. But
It's
yet,
not meant to be as funny as it
see,
is.
see, see, see. I think like when it came out, if you watched it when it came out, right? I don't think like you can't keep it as a comedy. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
everyone's
yeah, yeah.
going. In, but now like it's just like okay, you know what I
I
mean?
think,
You just go
I
in.
think,
It's like
I think if you watch it now, it's received better.
definitely,
Because like back
definitely.
then, it's like Marvel's still making like Marvel doesn't have 20 movies; they're like
Mm-mm.
four. So
Yeah.
like, oh, I expected a more maybe like when you hear four, you're like, oh yeah, I want a more something like more epic kind of movie. Well, this is like more so just like
Yeah, but like again, this is
best of
like more just a start. It's like in this movie, right?
yeah,
I'm gonna not all like how do I say it? How do I say this? This like in every movie we've seen so far, right?
yeah,
It's building up to the Avengers. That's like legit. You know what I mean? Once the first
right,
Avengers movie finishes, right?
yeah,
That's when like we'll see like okay, now they'll do their own stuff and it's cool as. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
There's nothing like amazing about any of the films. I think pre Avengers. There's like not. I'm not saying that the movies aren't great. You know what I mean? Do you
but
kind of
yeah,
get what I'm saying? Or do you?
tiny bit,
So it's like
but
they're
like
setting
I like
up
a
for the Avengers. They're setting up for the Avengers to be like a big
yeah,
blockbuster movie. That's what I'm trying to get at. You know what I mean? But to
right,
set it up, you can't just have every movie like be insane. Like there's an insane villain because who would the villain be in Avengers? You know what I mean?
right.
Like that's why we got okay. Loki is the villain of the Avengers. We know that, right?
Yeah, we know that. Yeah,
It's like well, you got to set it up somehow. You know what I mean? And the movie that takes a hit is Thor. You know,
yeah,
like because like at the end of the day, there is no main. Like okay, the frost giants are destroyed, just pretty much being destroyed. You know what I mean?
right.
But there is no like at the end of the day, no like main villain. Like what? Like the armored dude that they destroyed at the end. This guy's not a villain. This guy's just like
The machine.
it's just a machine. You know?
Yeah. What's the word? Yeah, I understand. It's just like I think like when you first hear just four,
Mm.
you think, oh, this is gonna be like a fantasy-esque movie, not like Thor trying to like make himself worthy again, kind of thing.
Right? No, 100%
Yeah,
get you.
but no, I think this movie is great. If you want to watch it now, I recommend it.
Yeah, yeah, no, I definitely recommend it as well.
I think this and Iron Man are probably like the standouts of like I guess before Avengers. I mean, we still have one more movie, but you know what I mean. Are so far the standouts before Avengers.
Yeah, okay. Who knows? Maybe Captain America blows us away.
Maybe
I don't know. We haven't seen Captain America at all.
we haven't.
Yeah. Okay, and pretty much we've come to the
Well, that's,
end of
that's the next one.
what's up? Oh yeah,
That's the
so
next one we're watching.
we are watching Captain America next.
The first Avenger, yeah.
The first of it, if you're wondering, we are not watching them in chronological order because this will probably be the first one. We are watching them in release date order. We're watching
Because
as if like they released from the cinemas.
no one wants to watch Captain Marvel as the second movie, let's be honest. So we're just watching them in the order they came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right then. So, any last words?
Stay safe. Watch for play games and subscribe, hit the notification bell,
That's what I'm expecting.
like,
I'm expecting these words. These are
also
the
some
words.
garlic bread in your mouth. Yeah, there you go. Boom.
These are the words I've been expecting. Yes. Garlic bread, 100%. Look at pizza ads because you'll see the garlic bread. And I'll make you hungry. Um. Yeah. Yeah. Subscribe. All that stuff, and we'll see you guys next time.
Uh,
What's wrong?
Discord kicked me out randomly for some reason.
That's all good. I was wrapping it up because I see you
It
come
kicked
back
me
and
off
like,
the app.
I was like,
Kicked me off the app. I don't know if I did something.
it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. We'll fix it in post reduction.
Maybe. I mean, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah. All right.
Alright then.
We'll get our editor to do it.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't have an editor. We'll do it ourselves. All right.
Alright then.
All right.
See you guys.
See you guys.